Oh my gosh, hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing a little bit of a get ready with me. I just cleaned all of my little blenders, so I'm so excited. Like, look at that. They smell like dawn. So I'm so excited to just use these because normally they look like they're gonna give me polio or something, and I'm just so excited because everything feels so fresh and new. I was just watching Shane Dawson and I just feel so inspired, you know? He's just so inspiring. And basically this video is not gonna really have a plot. There is absolutely no rhyme or reason to this. I was just feeling really inspired today. And so I'm going to get ready with you guys. Where am I getting ready to, you may be wondering? We don't know that. I'm going to the mailbox. I have nowhere else to go. No, I really am probably gonna like not go anywhere. I was gonna change that to going somewhere. I'm not going anywhere. But what I am gonna do, I got this new little mirror. It's like one of those little folding ones. It has like a little LED light and everything. So I'm excited about that too. There's just so many things in life to be excited about. Most of the time. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm not even really gonna be talking about exactly what I'm doing. I'm just gonna kind of be doing it. And I'll go over a few of the products as I go, just so you kind of know my, you know, everyday. Wow, look at my eyelid. I still have gold on it. So today we're gonna be doing a little bit of a gold look. I really thought I got that off because I was swatching something and I decided to swatch it on my eyelid. So, I was actually watching Shane Dawson, and I think I already said that at the beginning of this video, but whatever. And, you know, he just is so open about his insecurities, which I think is kind of cool. You know. I thought I had to sneeze. But, you know, I think it's so cool that he's so open with everybody about his insecurities because, you know, everybody has their insecurities, myself included, such as, you know, my face, aka why I just color corrected to the gods. I'm so shook about this gold eyelid still. But, you know, I think it's really inspiring and amazing that he literally is just so open about his, you know, what he goes through with like his body issues and everything. And like myself included, I have a lot of, you know, body image issues because like, especially in high school and middle school, I looked like this here. I was a lot bigger. And so, I mean, weight is like a constant struggle for me, but I tried not to let it define me in school, and it really didn't. Like, I really tried to overcome that, but I did a lot of the same things that he talks about, like, you know, wearing the really baggy clothes and wearing things that made me feel more secure because it was covering up my body, and it ended up making me look like a lot bigger because of what I was wearing, but at the time, that's what made me feel comfortable, and I notice I still do that a lot. Like, I'll wear jackets and like cardigans and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm still not at like my goal weight. So, you know, but whatever. But, you know, I've become a lot happier. I've accepted like who I am. And I love that Shane Dawson kind of gives that whole like, you know, embrace who you are kind of deal. But he doesn't like hide the fact that he's insecure about, you know, certain things. And I think that's really awesome. If you're struggling with an insecurity, just, you know, don't let it rule you, I guess is what I'm trying to get at, because it will if you let it, and you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. I spent so much time in school wasting time on that and thinking about that, and it's just so not worth it. So not worth it. And you guys, I just recently, like, I went on vacation to New York, which I'm gonna post, like, I don't know if I'm gonna do a vlog channel or not. I really want to, but I also don't really have, like, a vlog camera. All I have is my iPhone and my big camera, which is what I used to film on. But like, I don't really have a vlog camera, and I can't be carrying this thing around. This bitch is heavy. But I went to New York, right? And I had a great time. It was so awesome. I took my sister there because she is actually in middle school, and I told her, hey, you know, if you have good grades, I'll take you to New York. And so I did just that because I'm a bitch who holds up to their promises. And we went to New York, right? And I try to stay off of social media when I'm, you know, with my family and when I'm out in New York or whatever. But I wanted to check in and see what was going on or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I like went on here and was checking on one of my videos that I ended up having to take down. And it was really unfortunate. I really, you know, wasn't wanting to take it down, but I kind of was. I was receiving like a lot of comments on there that I was just like not very happy with. And oh my God, that was so much powder. And I just decided I'm gonna take this down because there's like this video is getting a lot of hate and I really just didn't want to see it anymore, I guess. But that was the first video that I have ever had to actually go in and take down because of comments and stuff. And I don't want my channel to be such a negative place. So, you know, if there is a lot of negative commentary, I probably will take down the video. Not because of like, you know, me being affected by the hate comments, which I mean, they of course do hurt sometimes. And I mean, I know I'm just another gay boy on YouTube doing makeup, but I'm also here because I want, you know, some positivity. And a lot of the town that I live in is very conservative. So, you know, it's nice to get on here to a community and find people who, you know, genuinely are interested in the same things, who are accepting and stuff like that. So I think that's really cool. And what I'm really targeting on here is finding like-minded people and stuff like that. And, you know, being here for people who also want support and a friend and someone to talk to. That's what my aspiration on YouTube is. And to go on there and see that a video has so much hate, it's just bizarre to me. But maybe it was me. So I can't, you know, obviously I had an overwhelming amount of hate for a reason, so we just decided to take it down. But I was in New York when that was happening and I was like, let me take this down so it doesn't affect my mood, because it can get to you, you know? And I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking, Seth, how are you breathing out of that really tiny snatched nose? And I couldn't tell you the answer to that question, honestly. I really couldn't. And you guys, I don't know if I've ever said this on this channel before. Like literally my favorite brush of all time. I don't know why. It wasn't expensive. It wasn't like, I don't know. It is this little Sonia Kashuk brush. I don't think they make it anymore. Its numbers have worn off. I can't even tell you. It looks like this though. It's kind of like a big fluffy brush, but I literally use it for everything. I lost it for like 2 weeks because it was rolling around in the bottom of my car. Still didn't wash it. It still hasn't been washed. But I just love it so much. It's like a tried and true brush. Thanks, Sonia. Okay guys, so I know what you guys are probably thinking right now. Wow, Seth, your eyebrows are really dark. And you know what? You're right. They are really dark. We're gonna add blush now. And we're gonna use Tarte because this is turning into a makeup tutorial. I just put that on literally so sloppily, but I mean, it's okay, it's blush. Blush belongs everywhere in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like everywhere. And I know we look really powdery right now. That's all gonna go away. Don't worry. Don't you worry about a thing, okay? Don't you fucking worry. And now I'm gonna go in, I just got the Jaclyn Hill palette that everyone literally has. Like, it is literally so pretty. It has so many colors, and I'm so freaking psyched to really kind of dive in because I've only used some of the really intense colors just to try it out. But now I get to actually put it on and I'm excited for it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go in with that one right there. And I'm gonna start to put that in my crease. I'm gonna prime my lids first. Okay, you guys, so like priming my eyelid was a must. So I went ahead and I did that. Now I'm just going in with this color here, and I think I'm gonna do a cut crease today because that's what I wanna do. And that's what I'm gonna do. And speaking of Jaclyn Hill, you guys, so if you follow Jaclyn Hill and you know about her products and everything and her, then you know she does like a huge giveaway around Christmas time. I'm finna be on that Jaclyn Hill status. I really wanna do like some cool giveaways around Christmas time and kind of give back to everybody. That's all. I don't really know what else to say, but stay tuned, subscribe. I'm going in with Firework in my crease more to darken it up, just like right in the crease here. And I'm just popping that bad boy in there. Okay, you guys, and then last but not very least, I'm going in with this color right here, which is just like a little bit of a deeper red. So I'm kind of going for a gradient pink to red-ish kind of deal. And these are all, I guess you'd say, foil colors. Is that what it's called? Foil?
Foil.
Okay, you guys, so my crease is cut and you have a lot of foil going on out here, so you probably don't want to do your cut crease with another foil. But that might be you, that's not me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this gold foil Kat Von D and put it in my cut crease. And that's just what I wanna do, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna use a little spritz of Mario Badescu because I want this to be like really on and poppin'. I might even put some glitter in here, you know? And I'm just gonna put this all over my little lid. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put on a liner and I'm gonna put on some Miamis. And I'll be right back, so that way you can see if that improves it. Oh my God, you guys, do you see this? Do you see what a difference lashes and liner make? This made this look at that. Oh my gosh. We are almost done though. We are literally gonna set our face with some Prep and Prime after all-nighter, and then we are going to put on some highlight, and we are gonna be pretty much done. We of course still have a lip to do, but I mean, this is pretty much the look here. I'm gonna finish it up and everything for you guys. But while I do, I wanted to ask you, have you ever been, this is kind of like backtracking to New York. I wanted to talk to you guys about it because I actually literally had a horrible time. I went to that trip in New York and we rented a van because it was 4 people going. When we got there, you know, everything was pretty much fine for the most part. We found parking on the street because parking garages in New York are they're so expensive. I think for like one night there, it was $52. Like, that's crazy. That is bizarre for one night. And I was there for 2 nights. So I needed parking for 2 nights and I was not trying to pay $104, right? That's right. So we parked on the street, which it was free parking until 8 o'clock in the morning. We planned on just getting up to go ahead and go move the car. Plot twist, when we got up, it was 8:30. We slept through the alarm for whatever reason. And I went out and there was a boot on my car. So if you don't know what a boot is, this is a boot. When I called to see about getting it removed, which was $185, somewhere like right around there, like $185, they were like, oh yeah, that's fine. You know, we'll come remove the boot. You have 2 hours to get it off from the time we placed the boot on. So I was like, what time did you guys place the boot? They told me that it was like 8:06. So we had literally an hour and 30 minutes or so to get this paid off and everything and taken care of. And so I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and pay it over the phone because I gotta have this car, of course. And if you don't get the boot taken off, your car gets towed. And then you have to pay an additional $185 on top of the extra $185 that your boot was already charged. So you're paying like $400 almost, which is just like, it's bizarre. And so I was like, oh my God. But I was like, okay, can I pay this over the phone with you really quick and you guys just come down? No, you have to come down to the NYPD towing garage. Like, bruh, are you kidding me? Like, for what reason? Like, just fucking let me pay for the damn thing and, you know, come get my car unbooted. That's English, right? And they were like, no, we don't do that. So I grab an Uber and I go down. It's like 15 minutes away, I guess, from where I was. And we get there. Now, granted, you know, you have to factor in the fact that it takes a little while for the Uber to get there and everything. So the amount of time that took, you know, we got down there and we had literally like 30 minutes left between everything that transpired. And then I got down there and I was like, okay, you know, here, I'm ready to pay for it. I had my license, registration, rental agreement, all that stuff that they needed. And they were like, you aren't on this agreement because my mom had actually rented it because she gets a discount. So at this point, once we get everything squared away, we have 20 minutes to get this paid before my car gets towed. So I'm freaking the fuck out because I'm like, I don't want to pay $400. This was not anticipated. Like, I really was not anticipating this happening to me. Like, why is this happening? And so they you know, didn't end up towing my car or whatever because my mom got down there in record speed. I called her. I was like, look, you got to get down here now. You got to get down here now. I am about to get my car towed. You know, we're gonna have to pay this much to get it out, blah, blah, blah. So she like, I order her an Uber. She flies down there and, you know, gives them the agreement and everything. It was past the time, actually. They were supposed to tow my car. And luckily, for whatever reason, he said, I'm working on beating the time. I'm working on beating the time. So just give me a moment. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, are y'all towing me? And so I didn't get towed. So that was that. And then, you know, what's even worse though on that trip, I'm rambling so much. I'm so sorry if this video is so excessive. But then, you know what's even worse? I went to, you know, the Hamptons too, living my best luxurious life. I'm gonna see if I can post pictures. I don't know, do you guys want pictures? Do you want me to do it? Like, I did a whole vlog. Should I upload a vlog? If you're watching to this point of the video, do you want a vlog? But like, I went to the Hamptons or whatever, and this is so hard to do. I'm gonna tell you this story in a second. Let me line my lips. So I left my card in the Hamptons, and like I said, 3.5 hours away. There was no way I was going back to get that. I was very upset. There was just no possible way. So I had to order a new one and say farewell to that one, which that's always a good time. This whole entire trip made me more tired than I was when I first went on the trip. So I don't know if you guys have ever had an experience like that. If so, please feel free to share and make me feel better about my trip because that was a wreck. Okay, you guys, so this is the final look. It is just drying down. I just went ahead and threw on a little bit more Fix Plus on top just to kind of mesh everything a little bit better. But yeah, so like I said, this is the final look. I love it. It isn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. The colors on the eyelids, sorry, I'm looking down in my little mirror. Let me grab a different mirror. You know, I feel like still a little bit muddy, you know, as far as like what I wanted them to be. I don't know if you guys have used the chocolate bar palette with the gold. I was hoping for it to be more like that, whereas this one is more of a flat gold. I tried to add shimmer to it to bring it back, but it still just isn't. You can see it's not like that flashy poppy gold. So, but otherwise, you know, I think it turned out pretty well. The lashes, of course, make everything like, but okay guys, well, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment below with some crazy experiences you've had, maybe traveling or just, you know, whatever we talked about in the video, and let me know what you think about the look too. I make a video every week normally. I know I've been kind of every 2 weeks recently. It's just been super crazy hectic, like I said, with New York being crazy, and then I've had a lot going on personally. It's been a wreck. But thank you guys for watching again. I love you guys as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and if you have some friends unlike me, feel free to share it to them. And thank you guys again. Love you, bye! I just realized while filming that exit that my lipstick had literally already patched off. This is it without the patchiness. Okay, bye guys.